Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl T. That's a big glare today, I see. Coming back to you with another video. Quality Styles TV in the building. This is my wonderful client Derek.
What's that?
He is coming in today for a wash and maintenance and possibly a style. Yeah. Okay. What I will do is do the, two clarifying shampoos, moisturizing shampoo, condition, and then I will show you a little bit how I maintenance his locks. Alrighty, stay tuned. When it comes to the clarifying shampoo wash, I use the Paul Mitchell Shampoo 3. I do not use any wax or like buildup causing products in my locks. I use just oils and some leave-in conditioners. So that clarifying shampoo is strong enough to break through the conditioner and the oil and cleanse the locks. As far as the moisturizing shampoo wash, I use Awapui Moisture, Instant Moisture conditioner, and the Awapui moisturizing shampoo. I don't know if you noticed my client dozes off. I have one of these reclining chairs specifically for my clients that doze off. It's easier for me to maintenance them versus them leaning forward and causing me to hurt my back. Hey there, so I'm back. I wanted to give you guys a close-up on what I'm doing. As you can see, here's his lock and here's the growth that has come for the month. What I'm going to do is I pinned off all the extra little hairs to try to get somewhat of a part. What I'll do is I'll take my 2-prong stitching needle. It's 0.5 millimeters. I put it in between my two fingers and I just kind of stab in and move up. I don't know, can you tell that the hairs are being pulled into the center of the lock as I stitch? I'll show you here. So I'm pulling these hairs from the outside into the middle. Because of the way his is angled, I have to do it like this because I can't get to the roots that well. So I'm just stitching, 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 pulling those hairs in so that they're all into the lock. And then because his locks are kind of frizzy, I'm going to take the stitching needle and pull in some of these hairs as well so that it looks more round and smooth. So I just stab it in. It's kind of like you go in and down, up and out. Not all the way out, just to the middle. And then as you can see, the hairs are starting to be pulled in more. Because his hair is a little bit wet, like really wet actually, it's still dripping at the bottom in some areas. It's a little bit harder for the hairs for me to pull the hairs in. I personally think that when it's dry, it's the best because it's like easier for them to be pulled in. So now that I have pulled in those hairs at the root, I'm going to go in with my tool and tighten the lock at the root because he does not need too much. It's not like, oh, I missed a spot. Oops, darn it.
Is that my funky job?
No.
No.
If there's a little bit of slack, if it's not too painful, you can pull it through a third time so that it's tight. If it's too painful, we don't want to do it. What I do is I shimmy it through to help it lock, and there you go. It's maintenance. When my clients have shaved sides, I tend to stitch around the hairline and on the sides where the locks meet the cut. Those loose hairs that aren't pulled in tend to get cut by the barbers, and those will definitely start to thin the base of the lock. Well, then as they grow out, that'll start to weaken right there. So I would say definitely stitch around the hairline and the cut sides as much as possible to pull in all loose hairs. Hey, so we're back. I have maintenance to his hair. It's all tight. You can see his scalp is present. What I'm gonna do, he asked for 2 cornrows, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him 2 braids. Can I lean back a little bit? What I'm gonna do is start this as if I were doing a regular braid. Take my 3 sections and start, and I'll just pick up locks as I continue to braid down his hair. I actually, I'm not braiding them tight because they hurt. I just tightened them. So you got to be a little conscientious of your tension. Conscious? Aware. Be aware. Making sure you get them all in as you go down the scalp. I'm picking up more locks as I go along because the braid is bigger in the back. So I'm making it full. We're getting to the end. Then when you have the little pieces like that sticking out, you want to make sure you wrap them, tuck them, so that they don't peek on out and say, "Hey, everybody!" Cover these up. Bring it around. Grab some more. Can I put your head down a little bit more, please? Thank you. Oh, see you poking out. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure they're tucked before I go on. Grab some more. Grab some more. Grab some more. Oh, here's some more sticking out right here. Make sure that these locks are covering them there. Bring it around. Those on the bottom. See me struggling, everybody. We'll get it. Make sure those are covered. So, because we have a couple sticking out, some unrulies, what I'm gonna do is go back through and just tuck them in. So I would tuck like so. Just tucking it in the other locks so they don't stick out. Ah! It's giving me a hard time.
You remember how we left the back out last time?
Oh, you want them out?
Or like
oh, hanging?
The end?
Okay.
Like, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Then, so that I don't have to use a rubber band, I will take one of his locks, wrap it around, and then tie it off in the back. Okay. And that's how you do. Braid. Oh, looks like it's, no, it's not. there you go. One side done. Stay tuned for the finished result pictures.